Starting in 4, 3,
2, 1.
And we're live.
We are live for the first...
Let me promote this real quick.
You gonna do a promo?
Yeah.
Okay. I already did something on Facebook, but...
I'm gonna do Snapchat.
Okay.
So we're gonna be streaming a podcast in case you want to listen. It's gonna be twitch.tv. What is it?
I Senior Banana.
Alright, I'll just leave like a link to it. But yeah, so come join us.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I did something on Facebook for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
Do you want to do like a little intro for this or some shit?
Some podcasts start with intros. We're probably just gonna start with, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
we're gonna
just talk to people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, so this is episode 0 of our new podcast of BananaCast. It's honestly, most of this is going to be us bullshitting around, just talking about random stuff. We'll have guests on here and there. But past that, I guess today's just kind of an introduction, just kind of see on where things are at. So you guys can kind of get to know us and whatnot. I guess we'll start off with that I'm one of the hosts. I'm I Senior Banana, aka Slater.
Hello, I'm one of the hosts as well, Deacon Yannick, who is known on YouTube as the Deacon Yannick Show, and yeah, that's just a whole lot of just on my channel, anyways. Just a lot of bullshit.
I was gonna say it's just shenanigans and shit on both of our fucking channels.
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
Twitch. Attach a snap. There we go.
Oh, you can attach a. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Shit. What do you want? What do you want to do for the first bit of the introduction?
I guess just explain. We already said who we are, but this is just bullshit. Like stuff we heard around in like the week, essentially, and we're just gonna bring up, just talking about it. So I guess like
kind of our own little talk show, sort of.
Yeah, it's them boys. Yes, it is them boys.
Hey Residents, how you doing, man? Well then, shit. Let's start off with I guess just kind of like we could do kind of like a story time thing of kind of what made us, just.
Do this?
I mean, the reason why we wanted to do this was just because it seemed like fun. It seemed like something to fucking do.
I was gonna say, the reason why we did it is because it sounds like fun, and
yeah,
Sundays are fun for us.
Yeah, that's true. It's just something that's convenient, but it's also just gives us an excuse to do some shit.
Pretty much. But, yeah, we'll just talk about stories, because we just randomly just decided to want to start a podcast, considering we both, like, content create on YouTube, so we were just like, why not start a podcast, considering it's a podcast. Might want to bump up the mic volume. Yeah.
Our mic? Yeah. Hang on. Let me try to... Properties... Yes. Bump. Filters. Boom. That is an excellent question. How to do that?
It was very excellent.
Perfect. Oh, shit. Disable that.
Let's see if that link works.
Yeah, maybe check that.
Yep. Should be good.
Expander, compressor, noise gate, invert polarity. I just say penis in the background.
So they can read it.
Yeah, that's our penis flag from Ren Fair.
Penis.
Penis. Let's see, noise. Dude, I don't know anything about microphones. Roth, do you know stuff about microphones? Yeah, see, there you go.
Penis.
You gotta scream it from the heavens. Roth, for the life of me, I could not figure out on how to get the plop sound to be one of the notifications. I don't know if I'm gonna need. I don't know if it's like too short of a sound clip, and they require like a certain length of a sound clip. But if that's the case, then I'm just going to put it through software, just extend it and reverb the fuck out of it. See what happens. I think that could be fun. How's the video quality?
Barely.
Barely what?
Barely decent. I'm kidding. This is episode 0, so we're not like wafa, but you know.
No, and I understand if shit turns out kind of. I understand if stuff turns out dog shit or not.
Minimize the volume of that maybe a little bit.
Of this one?
Yeah.
See, one thing I was thinking of doing is just bring that down, bring up the sensitivity of it a little bit.
All right there. That works. I barely know mic shit. That's fine. You're doing fine. You doing fine, lad.
You doing a fine job. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck else to do about this, because it's... I think it's something that I might need to do, like... I don't know, maybe there's an application... Like, can I increase the sensitivity on the mic through, like, a settings thing? Yeah, episode 0 is going to be a fucking train wreck.
First off, I don't know what to do with this mic stuff. I've just been giving pointers. I'm like,
audio. Loosen a roll. No. Yes. No. Sound settings. Oh no, did I just fuck that up? You just gotta do the thing.
just gotta do the thing.
Just gotta
Do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Just do the thing, son.
Nice property. Here we go.
Just do the thing.
Microphone up.
How's that? That better?
Maybe it's... Wait, I think that might do something.
Ah! Yeah, that did something. Considering my little just went to the red.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we fixed something.
We fixed something, or we made it louder. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we gotta wait for that feedback. I'm gonna try something else.
I can hear Deacon now. Is that what he said?
Yeah. Yeah. That's because he's talking into the mic. I'm struggling. Struggling. Sound settings.
Woodworker.
Manage sound devices. Snowball. Oh no, that's just disable. No, don't do that. No, okay. I think I've done all I can. Yeah, it was to do that. Advanced device properties. Allow applications to... Okay. Yeah, I think that's about as all I'm gonna... Oh, damn, that's a lot better. Holy shit.
Yes.
Or at least it looks like it's better.
I mean, you're going into the yellow now instead of just hanging around the... Like, whenever I would talk, it'd hang around, like, the middle part of the green, so... Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that'll work out.
But yeah,
Hey, that neon... Right?
Yeah.
Dude, a really good friend got it for me, man.
A really good friend.
And I love him.
It isn't bad now. I think you just needed to increase the volume. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's audible now.
We dem boys.
Anyways, so for this, so for BananaCast and whatnot, we're probably just going to be talking about, and I can hear both of y'all, so it's success. Sweet. I can bring the mic down to the side, right, that way, down a little bit. Right, like that.
Monkey.
I might just need to pronounce or project my voice a little bit better. here, so it's not obstructing the banana.
Monkey.
All right. Ugh. So, anyways, I guess one thing that we can start with is so most everybody who's stop looking at the that's your problem, Rob. That's why you watched the plop video so many times.
But
I can't show the plop video, but I'll show you the plop video later.
I guess
It's definitely not safe for stream, but you need to understand. I can play the audio clip. I can play the audio clip.
Just bring that into existence.
Yeah, just the audio clip, nothing more, because they'll be able to hear the audio clip.
You have it saved?
Yeah, Rod sent it to me. Did you hear that?
What's that from?
Huh?
What is that from?
Yeah, dude.
Ew. I don't want to know.
You probably don't want to know when I show you either.
Probably.
But anyway, so any of the viewers right now they're already gonna know this, but this is for any future viewers because I'm going to be posting these clips and whatnot up on YouTube, just so that there's chronological order and whatnot. But for those who don't know, both me and Deacon are brothers. He's my younger brother and whatnot. Unfortunately, he's taller than me.
Unfortunately. I suppose.
Yeah, we've got bad Mario and Luigi vibes going on because I'm short and thick and wait, is that? Oh no, it's over here. Cool. I thought you drank my soda. I was about to be like, you sick fuck.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't fucking know.
Just see your soda. I've made multiple pieces upon this wall already.
'Tis true, 'tis true.
So basically, like, the whole idea of this podcast is general fuckery. Like, imagine just a Discord, like, call, but only with just 2 people, maybe 3 or 4.
I was gonna say, we'll pull in, like, multiple people for the podcast. Just, there's some that, I might need to limit who's with whom. Just... What are you doing? What are you doing?
There we go.
Why are you feeling my fucking banana tip?
Because it's just how it's fucking just jutting into me.
Oh.
Just... sorry, wrong way.
Alright. You know what? Deacon, I've got one, and I've got a fucking question.
What's the question?
And this is a question that has, unfortunately haunted my Discord for the better part of 2 years.
Is this the cat? Is that cat thing?
Yes, and...
Why would I, like...
The question is, and you know what? Anybody who watches this later on down the road... So what you're saying is I'm never... No, stop. So, the question is...
I thought you've already asked me this.
Huh?
I thought you've already asked me... You guys asked me this before, but go ahead.
What was... I don't remember your answer. Because we're gonna have it like this: of that anybody
I'd
who's
rather
watching
have the
this,
reputation of a cat fucker than actually fuck a cat. First off, and that is just, I don't know what Aaron's going on about sometimes. Because the whole question literally is would you rather fuck a cat and nobody know about it, or have the reputation of being a cat fucker? And the thing is I'll just die. Like, thing is I don't need to be famous. I don't need to have a job.
I'm gonna swap this over here so that whenever we are reading chat or anything like that, it looks like we're still looking at them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It just makes more sense to me. That and this is a larger screen, so we can sit there and mess with stuff a lot easier.
All right.
How was that ASMR burp? Chunky.
Got a load of this guy.
But all right then, fine. I mean that's a fair point. Oh
Why are you so gassy?
I don't know why I'm gassy. It's Nightbot.
Uh-huh.
I always have Nightbot running for shameless plug.
Yes.
Always have to do shameless plug.
But, yeah. I guess one question I got is, what do you think about, like, Family Guy being taken off Adult Swim?
Oh, the whole thing of how they're getting swapped over to like Disney Plus and whatnot.
Disney Plus or some other like place, but they're not going to be streaming. Basically, because I think they'll still have like a couple other Fox shows on there, just not Family Guy for some reason.
On Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Here. Hey Jacoby, how you doing, man? But as far as I was gonna say, as far as fucking. You're not that late. We just started, and we haven't even really started any fucking topics yet. But as far as I mean, as far as them get like swapping over, they're already owned by.
All right, David. All right, Dave.
Fucking same, dude.
My balls stink. That could be clipped out of context at this point.
Right. Somebody clip that? I'm not complaining, but is there a way you can adjust the video so it's not so warm? You know, that is actually a good question. Let me fuck with this.
You don't like warm videos?
I think it's just because of how the tint is. Is that what you're talking about, Ahiku? The tint? Because I feel like that's what he's talking about.
That'd be configure video.
Yeah, configure...
Brightness, contrast.
I think it's huge. It's a lot of light from the Nana. I know, dude. It's fucking... It's just on fucking... Like, don't get me wrong. It's bright.
I mean, if we turn it off, you want to see what happens when we turn it off? Or not like the Banana, but
Hang
the
on,
light.
just wait. I'm trying to fuck with... Oh, he was not in contrast?
I think it's creating warmth on the feed.
What do you mean warmth?
We're warm.
I mean, it's also not helping that with how because we have literally yellow light, orange top light. There's not much wind we can have here. Maybe more... No, that is wrong. That is wrong. That just looks depressing.
Yeah, we're dark now.
That's just depressing. A little bit of warmth, but backlight comp.
And if you're doing it for ambiance, then it's not bad.
I mean, I want this to be like kind of a... I want this to be kind of like a... I don't know. Like kind of an inviting thing, if that makes sense. Focus. Maybe if I... Oh, shit.
No, not that one.
Just no exposure. Only banana.
Only banana.
Only banana.
Only banana.
You fucking...
You will see nothing but banana. Oh, it's getting brighter. Banana bright. Sounds like a horrible fucking, like, horror movie.
Oh, God. What's that moon?
Moon.
Apply. Cool. Let's see.
Sounds like...
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. You see those streaks up here?
Yeah.
Hang on. I think that's coming from the top light up here.
You'll probably see it's a bit brighter now, thankfully, but...
That fucking banana light is fucking hella light, though, dude. Like, look at that shit, just... Dude, it gives off so much light. It's so bright on the camera.
Turn off the top light. Yeah, let's see how to...
Yeah, fuck it, let's see. Wait.
Turn us into goblin people.
It's... Dude, okay, I have one fucking issue with this. Or, it's not so much an issue, it's just... It's how me and you are so void of color.
And then just banana.
And then just the only color here is the fucking banana.
Well, like, and then you got, like, picking certain colors from the piece of here. Do you see that?
Yeah, just like
look, this
bits.
is, like, gray as fuck. And then you got, like, purple, pinks, blues.
Yeah, but everything else, like, us...
Devoid of color. Like, not even our shirts are colorful. What the fuck?
And then just Banana.
He's... Nope, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, we've
literally
already...
what we were talking about.
Yeah, we talked about this. I'm probably going to be picking up one by the time of the next stream, so that I can have kind of a ring light right here.
Fuck you, Jacoby.
Oh,
just arrow up.
Yeah. This.
He's
got a good idea, though. I mean,
it is a good idea. It is a very good idea.
Okay. What were we talking about? We were talking
about Family Guy being moved to
right,
or moved from Adult Swim. Thing is, like, for me, that is like it's kind of a big moment for, say, my kind of section, my generation, I guess, because we, like, the first thing that would pop on Adult Swim would be of, like, King of the Hill whenever you're a kid.
Yeah, because that's kind of how it starts up. That's how it starts up your evening.
It would be King of the Hill, and then it would move to, like, Family Guy, American Dad. But I would always, like, skip King of the Hill, because as a kid, those jokes just went over my head, and those were, like, adult jokes. Like, don't get me wrong, Family Guy also does adult jokes, but I mean, better animation.
It's just crude humor, though. It's not really, like, you don't have to think about the humor.
True, but at the same time, it's just, like, as a kid, just more recognizable characters as well. Just like, why? It's just one of those, like, it's pretty big for me anyway as to why, like, they're leaving, and especially considering, like, since Fox owns them. Yeah, we're 20 minutes in.
Damn, that shit flies by quick.
Since Fox owns, like, Family Guy, and now Disney owns Fox.
Yeah,
it's like it's really ironic to me in that sense that Disney would want, like, Family Guy on Disney Plus, especially with how anti-Disney they are.
Well, I mean, for crying out loud, because Disney got a hold of the. Because they got a hold of the Simpsons on. Because is the Simpsons on Disney Plus?
I see that the Simpsons only have, like, they expire on Hulu soon.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have no idea where they're going.
Their contract on Hulu might be ending, and they may.
I guess that. Wait, are the Simpsons also owned by Fox?
I don't know. Hang on.
Pull that up real quick, because if the Simpsons are also owned by Fox, that would make sense why they're.
They are, though. Are the Simpsons owned by Fox? Simpsons production of
which
20th
Disney
Century Fox
owns
TV.
a part of now.
Yeah, so Disney owns the Simpsons, but
Simpsons are on Disney Plus.
Simpsons are okay. So then.
Yeah,
but then again, so this doesn't surprise me because, I mean, even in the Simpsons movie, there's that one scene with Bart, with the fucking bra on his head, I'm the owner of an evil corporation.
Yeah.
That shit. So, it was owned by Disney.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't surprise me that Disney is like, taking up these shows, but the thing that is, at least for me, that's interesting about it is
just how they're allowing. I'm pretty sure there might be some censorship of some Disney jokes. They might be, because they're gonna be streaming on it, and they might watch every like episode to try to take out a Disney joke, or they might leave it in and be self-aware about their product.
Yeah, but if they do go that route, right, and just be self-aware of that. Could you imagine the balls on the fucking mouse for doing that shit, though?
Yeah, because then they would be just recognizing, yeah, we're pretty shitty, but we're not going to stop.
But we own you.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. So I might
Disney
honestly...
Disney is owning everything, though, man. Disney's fucking owning most fucking, like,
media They have most of the entertainment business, and the thing is like... For me, anyway.
Because they have children, they have most of adult
shit
like now.
You can't own... I think it's like you can't own 60% of just any sort of market without it be considered a monopoly, which is illegal. Yeah. So I think they own like 40%. But the problem for me with it is that I think that was made like a long time ago, wasn't it? Like what? The fact that like the monopoly... Law? Well, the law for monopolies being like you can't own like 60%. That was like 18... Not 1800s. I can't fucking remember.
Monopoly made illegal. What's your favorite streaming service?
For me, it's probably Twitch, but I mostly just watch like YouTube streams because I'm always on YouTube.
Well, I mean, like streaming service as far as like watching your shows and whatnot.
Oh, like that.
So like Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, shit like
probably
that.
Hulu.
I was gonna say we watch a lot more stuff on Hulu, at least us personally. But the law of monopoly is that you pay your respect to Bubba when you go to jail. In response to large public outcry to create a price-fixing abuse of these monopolies.
Right, give me a second. I'm going here for this.
Let's see. The Sherman Antitrust Act was passed in 1890. This act banned trusts and monopolies combined that placed unreasonable restrictions. Okay.
See, that's 1890, and look up the percent for it.
What percent is a
monopoly?
Percent is a monopoly. 75%.
Bubba is gentle.
75%.
The law of monopoly is that you pay your respect to Bubba when you go to jail
and don't collect $200.
75%. Okay, so it's 75 instead of 60.
Yeah.
So they own 40% of the Like, look up how much Disney owns of the entertainment business. Because, like, with the growing like population and stuff, it would make sense that like corporations should probably lower it to possibly 60.
Wait, capital.
Look up percentage of their monopoly.
Wait, how much does Disney own of the
entertainment business? Disney really Thanos out here collecting companies.
Oh shit, dude.
So they're 71.3 billion in. Oh, that was just for the purchase.
For Fox.
Yeah, I think that's just for the purchase of Fox. So how much does Disney make like on a daily basis? They probably make just like fucking.
Dude, they own fucking Fox. They own Marvel. And
oh, thank you for following.
Darth
Water Pipes.
Darth Water Pipes.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for following, man.
But
welcome to the bullshit stream.
But the thing is like with Disney owning like the entertainment business, it's like a big problem I see with it is that there's gonna be less imaginative people like doing stuff. It's gonna be all the same.
All your shit's gonna be swept to the wayside. I like the art in the background player.
Oh,
yeah, thanks.
Jack?
Hey, Jack. Thanks. My friend Hiku did this for me, and this way, yeah, he did that one.
So that right there is actual fan art from Hiku, like that is digital art.
I asked him to do that or to do a representation for me, and he did fucking phenomenal.
And this is something that I did. Like we don't have it like up close, and we put it up there today. We could have like shown you and then put it up a different day, but this is like what I did. This is what we ordered. Slater did this. What game was it?
What? I based it off of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I think is what it's called. But I just drew that shit at work one day.
We got our penis flag, a banana, a light up banana. We got another banana right here that I drew more recently. Then 2 JoJo posters because he likes JoJo.
You're dragging cords everywhere. Oof.
But yeah, just yeah, we want to like do more with it. We're probably gonna add more as time goes on. But like, I don't know. I just see a big thing with me. A big problem with like Disney owning so much of like the entertainment business is the fact of like less than imaginative ideas. You know what I mean? Because the thing is like they're gonna just keep releasing the same content in some cases. In some cases they produce new movies that are pretty good, like the Luca one that I said like y'all watched recently.
Oh, with the sea monsters.
Yeah.
Okay, but that one was really cute. That one was cool. And but my only thing is like so they. Whenever it comes to movies like Coco, whether it be Coco, Luca, stuff like that, they know. Okay, Disney Beyond knows how to pull out heartstrings. They do.
They're good at that.
And
stop looking at the penis. But yeah,
sounds
just,
like an afternoon with you.
They know what to do with their heartstrings, and they definitely know how to incur emotions.
Yeah.
And so,
but I mean, like, if they can get you, so with Disney movies, like again, biggest fucking one, and it's mainly like here recently that it's harder and harder to find those gems, because beforehand, like old days of Disney, of course you had movies like Lion King. My God, that one broke hearts across the ages.
Well, the thing is,
the Rescuers were Disney, weren't they?
Rescuers.
The Rescuers, the little mice.
Oh, I think I know.
Was that Disney or was that? Yeah,
that's probably Disney. I definitely remember the Rescuers for the controversy of that one frame with the woman who was topless in the background, because one dude was just horny, and they were just like, you know what, I'm just gonna slide this into the frame.
The Rescuers. Yeah, it's a Disney film.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but yes, but like, okay, The Rescuers, beautiful fucking film. Lion King, beautiful fucking film. And again, you could go down the fucking line with them. But they had something that worked, and I guess with more modern ones, because Disney of course just cranks out fucking movies, because making fucking films is easier than it ever has been.
Well, look at every Disney princess since Tangled. They all look the fucking same.
It's the same bitch.
It's the same look, just same homogenized shit, just different color, and it's like. To me, it separates. It's
like picking Scorpion versus Sub-Zero in the old Mortal Kombat games.
And the thing is, it's
the
like
same shit.
It fucks with me a little bit, because it's one of those, they're taking their individuality as their story, just as another fucking princess. Now they're just another princess, essentially, instead of like them going through shit or what have you. Like Sleeping Beauty's arc was literally to sleep. But the thing is like another issue that some people have with Disney is the fact that, like, false hope. Have you heard about that?
False hope.
Like, kids growing up watching this stuff and like thinking about what's true love, what about all this shit, and like, you know how people think like true love is at first sight or what the fuck have you. No, it's not. You gotta talk to them.
Yeah, you
do not know somebody's fucking mentality until you have a conversation with them.
I was gonna say, man, like, as
love
like,
at first sight can work if both sides are on board.
I would for sure never take fucking relationship advice from a Disney movie. I mean, for fuck's sakes, you go on to fucking Snow White. This motherfucker came up to a chick who was dead in the woods and decided, yo, I'm gonna plant one on her. I guarantee you, if she didn't wake the fuck up, that wasn't gonna be the end of it.
Okay. But yeah, it's literally just
she was still warm.
But it's just like, they would have like these stories, and I definitely know, because whenever I went to school for senior for a couple months because COVID and stuff, we had to do a project on like something controversial, and you'd have to talk to your view about it. There was one girl in my class, she chose about how Disney is basically setting kids up for failure, and just thinking that the world is magical and shit. And like, don't get me wrong, that's good up until a point when you're a kid.
I mean, it's good up to a point even as an adult, because there's certain senses of that I still agree with for Disney, of like, hey, always believe that the world's magical. Always believe that, hey, there's always a better tomorrow.
Well, Chase.
But the difference that I see for it, and the problem I have with Disney for it, is that, or I guess that's not so much a problem with Disney, but I do see their point of view of that it does cripple people in a sense, because it makes it to where they just think everything's going to be okay. They're not willing to put forth the effort to make it okay, and that's what ends up dragging them down.
Another thing is like, everybody's a princess, everybody's a prince. Whenever everybody is, nobody is.
All right, chill syndrome.
I'm just saying. I'm literally just saying.
No, but you're right.
It's one of those, like, it lessens the extent of kind of that meaning of speciality,
if everybody's special, then
nobody's
special. So,
hey, fuck you guys. Yes, we're assholes for bringing up your childhood, and so look, I'm just saying it like, for me, Johnny Tsunami is real to me. Well, the thing is like, okay, for me, I always have that mindset of, go ahead, chase your dreams, go after what you want to do, especially for, like, if you had a childhood dream that you wanted to do ever since you were a kid, go for it.
Yeah, pursue that shit.
But the thing is like, basically saying that everything's going to be okay in the end whenever more problems will arise in some cases. Like, living happily ever after never comes.
Yeah, living a true happily ever after is just...
Because there's always another issue, always, in some cases, another sequel. And so, it's just... For me...
So Disney isn't just beating a dead horse with sequel after sequel. They're just letting you know happily ever after doesn't exist. There's always more problems, more shit to do.
Well, the thing is that's... And that sounds depressing, don't get me wrong, but
it's reality, though.
It's reality.
That's what's real, that's what happens.
And so, you can either take that with, well, fuck Disney, they ruined me, or, well, Disney tried to give me a decent childhood, but at the end, it just never really works out.
I mean, by the end of the day, like, yeah, they make money off of this shit, and they make a lot of money off of this shit. And we can sit there and bash it all day. You know, we could bash them being like, oh, they're being money hungry and whatnot.
The thing is, Disney has given us some great moments, especially recently. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, again,
fucking Far From Home. Far From Home is coming out soon, right? I think it's Far From Home. Is that what it's called? It's the newest Spider-Man movie coming out. That's gonna be giving us fucking Andrew Garfield and maybe hopefully my favorite Spider-Man coming out. Why did I can't remember his name right now. Tobey Maguire.
Far From Home.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Wait.
Because that's one.
No, that's Far From Home is the one with Mysterio. That one's already out, isn't it?
Yes.
No Way Home. No Way Home. That's the one because it's right.
You're talking about the one.
Cider, it's right there.
Oh,
yeah.
The big print one.
Cider, No Way Home.
Yeah, because that's the one with Doc Ock, isn't it?
Yes, and that's gonna be. I think that's the same actor from the original from Sam Raimi's.
The first movie?
Yeah, have you seen him?
The only thing. Okay, I'm not.
Okay,
there's. Lie. Okay, I've seen it twice, and I've only seen that scene because it was a part of a meme. Because I saw one with fucking hey Peters,
of course. So. But there's always. Apparently, there was a leak of Andrew Garfield in a Spider-Man costume. I don't know how true that is, but I saw it recently. So if they have Andrew Garfield signed up for it, what about Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi's? Because the thing is that one is the most iconic Spider-Man thus far right now for us. Those were really
people
the movies.
Shit on Tobey Maguire's, but it's
they only shit on the third one. The first two are fucking amazing. They shit on the third one because the third one, it's okay. It's not like the first two, which oh my god, this is such a good Spider-Man movie. I'm so happy,
dude. I fucking love the second one with Dr. Octopus. Then again, the first one was fucking everybody knows that one.
Well, especially because the thing is, they would take comic book scenes
yeah.
from the comics,
and then just like live action that.
Yeah, and that's what made Spider-Man so good. Especially the movies. That's what made the Batman movie so good in some cases, because they would take those scenes from the comics that people have read and seen, and they apply them to film.
The already previously iconic ones. Just
and that's the thing about like the current MCU that I because I love the MCU movies. I do. It's just the thing is that's not really what I see most cases whenever I watch, like, say, best Spider-Man movies, Into the Spider-Verse. You're not wrong. That one is really good. I haven't watched it yet, but I would talk about it with Phoenix about how...
One here with...
it has Miles Morales as basically the protagonist, Spider-Man.
I haven't heard anything bad about
it.
I have not heard anything bad.
There's nobody who really said anything bad about it.
Because I heard that it was just fucking, like, it was funny, it was actiony, just...
Yeah, I want to watch it. I really do. But, so basically, like, you don't really see a lot of, say, those...
some reviews about it.
Well, you don't see a lot of those, like, scenes in, say, like, MCU movies of, like, hey, that's right from the comics, and that, like, kind of applies to me. It is. But the thing is, like...
It's so good.
Into the Spider-Verse also has that Spider-Man meme at the end of the movie, I think, of, like, the ones pointing at each other.
Dude.
But
it's got fucking 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
97% on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.4 on IMDb. I trust more. I think I trust IMDb more. Or
there's more fucking ratings on that shit than there is of Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is off of 400 reviews.
Yeah.
And IMDb is...
But basically, like...
334,146 ratings. That's a lot of fucking ratings to get an 8.4 average. Like, that's a lot of high ratings, man.
But the thing is like, with Disney, like, they gave us...
Yeah, back to Disney.
Well, I'm talking about, like, how Disney has given us some good over the years, not just a shitload of, like, ugh. But, like, say in the recent Infinity War and Endgame, I mean, for fuck's sakes, those films are history at this point. Yeah. Like, they've fucking grossed over so much because they built literally about almost a decade's worth of movies.
Yeah, to one humongous crescendo.
Yeah. Of fucking Endgame. And the thing is like, that takes that takes dedication, hard work, time. And it's like, so much, and that's the thing, like, time, Disney sometimes allows, but a big portion of the time is like they don't really give some movies that time. Yeah. They don't give like with the most recent one of Black Widow, they kind of like they try and shoehorn a lot of movies into the MCU. And I heard talks that they were trying to bring other fucking like properties, other superhero properties. I think it was Big Hero 6 into the MCU. I think they were talking about it, but I don't think they were going to actually do it.
Yeah, that may have just... I'm hoping fucking not, because that's...
Also, the best Spider-Man live action is...
Actor-wise,
Tom Holland. I agree. Yeah. Actor-wise, Tom Holland, but purely on nostalgia and how much I enjoyed the Spider-Man movies whenever I was growing up. Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, but I will fully say that Tom Holland fucking...
Well, he's an actual kid. That's the... Well, he was now. But he was basically what Stan Lee wanted as a Spider-Man actor.
Well, it's also the fact that... So, as
he's
far
a gymnast as well.
He's... Because he could do his own fucking acrobatics and shit to where he's fucking golden on that end. But he's got that smart-assness mixed with that shy teenage boy status, and he's got it down to a fucking T, which was fucking Peter Parker.
Which was incredible.
So it makes him a perfect fucking...
Well, the thing is, like, first person to give Peter
a Queen's accent.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that is very true.
Because the
thing is with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they just
talked. They just acted. Well, and again, they never gave, you know, an accent for where he is.
Well, the thing is always New York. You know, it's because it's Spider-Man. He hangs out in New York, and it's the same thing with, like, Batman. You know, Gotham City.
Yeah.
Superman, Metropolis. Like, there's superheroes. To make a great superhero, you need to give them a place to protect. It's just too hot to be Peter. Yeah, that was a massive issue with Andrew Garfield. He was just too handsome to be fucking a nerd.
Because he was because again, Peter Parker was supposed to be he's supposed to be a nerd. He's supposed to be a dweeb.
He's a little geek.
He's not meant to be a fucking boy toy stud.
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Well, that's what Tobey Maguire also fit in well, is the fact that he just looked geeky. And so he just... It made the experience, especially whenever... Because as a kid, I also read Spider-Man comics. It would make the experience more enjoyable to see that he's actually more like the Peter Parker that I'm reading about than the Peter Parker who just, I don't know, just for some reason is hot and some reason can get a girl when he wants. Like,
yeah. No, I feel that.
Like, it's just one of those, like, it makes it feel like they're rushing almost, considering they don't have, like, the time frame that comics do. Like, a comic book, they can tell multiple stories over the course of a year.
Yeah.
But with one movie, that is a year's worth of production into an hour length, like, 1 to 2 hour length.
Nowadays,
like,
it's
movie.
2 hours. 2 hours is the par now. Because I remember, again, back in the day, you had an hour and a half, and that was your par. That was where your mark was. Nowadays, it's 2 to 2.5 hours. Like, that shit's fucking extended.
And then you got, I think it was Justice League recently. It came out, like, I think it was, like, 3 to 4 hours.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even fucking attempt to watch that shit.
Well, okay, this was Zack Snyder's Justice League. The original Justice League that came out, like, years ago was, like, about maybe an hour or two. I watched
the most recent.
I watched 30 minutes of it and then I turned it off.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The most recent one, anytime I saw a commercial, I was like, nah, I ain't even getting in.
The thing is like, I want to watch it, but the thing is, it's not like that crescendo like Endgame was, where it's like you hear it, oh, it's gonna be 3 hours long, and you're like, oh, fuck, that's good though, because of like how many stories they gotta weave in, and how many fucking things, how many holes they gotta like close up.
The whole time I watched fucking Endgame, at no point was I like, fuck, it's about time for this movie to be over. It was just like, yes,
but
more,
okay, so I haven't
more.
So I haven't seen Justice League to get my review on that. I can't say like give me more, because the thing is with Endgame I was like, yeah, give me more, because there were so many stories to tell.
I guess we should watch it before we actually give any like
a proper review. Yeah. Because the thing is like I would like to watch it. It's just 3 fucking hours, and it's just.
I don't normally have 3 hours even before bed.
Yeah.
Whenever I get home from work.
And so it's just one of those like, most of them just don't have the time for it. But I would like to see on how they do, because they have Darkseid in it, I think. But that's just a big problem with, say, Zack Snyder's Justice League, is the fact. Why are you doing this to me?
Just.
You fucking deserve that. That's karma, you nuts. That's fucking karma. But basically, say a big problem, like in my eyes, with the Justice League that just recently came out, is I see like Darkseid in it. And don't get me wrong, you can have your main baddie come in, and as long as I guess they don't get beat the first movie, if you plan on doing sequels. But the massive problem is just look at the MCU compared to Justice League with Zack Snyder, because the thing is, like, you have Thanos, who was at the tail end of the credit scene with fucking Loki in the first Avengers.
Yeah.
Second Avengers come. I think that's whenever he said, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Fucking third Avengers comes, he finally does something, because you see his ship rise up at the end of Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And you
just
can
have
tell
that sense of, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's a giant sense of, oh shit, stuff's about to go down. And then then fucking Infinity War starts, and you see Thor's, like, people essentially fucking their ship fucking ruined.
Annihilated.
And see, it's that building of like character work, because there's also like mentions of Thanos in, say, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. They built these movies up so much for their main bad guy, as in Thanos, which he was a big fucking deal in Infinity War comics whenever he actually got the fucking Infinity Gauntlet. But the thing is like, they built it up. They made it worthy of a giant blow off in Endgame. Mm-hmm. And then it's just with the Justice League with Zack Snyder, which I haven't watched yet, can't give a proper review. But I see Darkseid in it immediately, and I'm just like, well, then who's gonna be their main bad guy for the next like set? Because don't get me wrong, they always have Brainiac sitting on their lap if they want like a fucking conquering force.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Marvel had time to build up the MCU.
Can you mean
that's
move
why
this so that you can read it?
Oh, that's fine. It's good there, but
well,
it's just
I'm not gonna be using it, so.
It's just like, yeah, they had the time to build it, and that's what I'm saying. Why can't, like, say, like Zack's DCU started with Batman vs Superman, and that was
ass.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it was.
That Martha scene really fucked it, didn't it? Also, Batman killing people, that also kind of fucked with me a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Okay,
that's technically it's proper. Maybe not for that timeline. They tried fitting all too many timelines.
He needs to do in order to be as good as Marvel.
Chill the fuck out. Quit trying to do.
Introduce your characters. Give them, like, because Man of Steel came out. But what about the Batman movie that came out like before, like, for Ben Affleck? There was no Batman movie.
Yeah.
Give time to build up each character. Yeah, that's the thing. Have a good Green Lantern. That's another one.
That would help.
The thing is like, introduce these movies, but introduce the characters first.
Well,
like, fucking Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. Sure, Black Widow and Hawkeye had their movies recently, but they were characters introduced in other movies at first.
Yeah, you already had a prerequisite. Okay, but here's another thing that I feel that they could do to make it feel a lot nicer, or just feel a lot more, just to be better in general, would be, because with the DC movies, you are just stuck with that overwhelming feeling of that, hey, these are heroes. You know, these are heroes. These are super-powered people.
He says, I mean, don't you think that everyone knows Superman? They do, but the thing is what about the actor portraying them?
Literally,
like, the thing is like,
Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman is just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fucking point. It was Batman versus Superman, and they used Wonder Woman to kind of segue for Justice League.
I have an idea for, like, say, a Batman movie that came out like Man of Steel, because Man of Steel came out, and that's what technically introduced the DCEU, because that was Henry Cavill's Batman, I think, or not Batman, Superman.
Yes.
The guy who plays Witcher.
Yes.
But basically, Henry Cavill, that was his Superman. He's a good Superman. He's a very good Superman. And the thing is like, sure, he broke Zod's neck at the end to save a family, and a lot of people said that wasn't very Superman-ish. In my eyes, what else are you gonna do?
See, but I don't have iconic characters immortal.
List actors for actors. That's the thing. Like, you have these iconic characters who would fit well on like a piece of paper, and you know who they are on a piece of paper. But what about the actor's portrayal?
But it's still this big issue of that the DC comic characters or the DC universe, they are portraying a hero. They are portraying the dan hero. Even who's the guy who fucking big ol' fucking badass looking dude who's playing Aquaman.
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Momoa?
Jason Momoa?
I think that's his name, yeah. Either way, because I recently watched the shout out to Ben for doing it for his kids. But so with but like whenever Jason Momoa, because I recently watched the Aquaman film, right? Not gonna lie, the action was good. His acting, he was funny, but even with his acting, it's like, okay, I'm about to put this in like D&D perspective. It's like trying to listen to the backstory of a fucking edgy rogue. Nobody fucking wants to listen to it most of the time if it's a stereotypical rogue, because it's just all edge. It's all I'm Mr. Badass, and that's what they did for Batman and for.
Well, let me give a good description on how they could have introduced these characters better, and
but
how
just
they would
make them more relatable, because that's what they did with the Marvel universe, was to make them more relatable.
Oh, okay. Sorry, but the thing is like. For me, make them somewhat relatable, but at the same time, like, say with Batman versus Superman, the whole reason they're fighting is because Wayne Tech was destroyed in a Batman versus fucking Zod fight, and a whole lot of different shit in Gotham. Don't get me wrong, like, the thing is
you're not typical Edge though.
With these characters, like. There was no Batman movie with Ben Affleck before he played Batman in Batman vs. Superman, so you couldn't gauge why is he killing these people if he's an older Batman. See, in the Batman movie, if they made a Batman movie starring Ben Affleck, and at the very end he kills, like, the villain,
like, then
I can see him finally breaking his code.
Well, because it's not even that, but because there was... It's not even 100% that... Well, no, but you're right. Like, it is him breaking his code, but they're trying to squeeze in, because there's different arcs. You know what I mean? There's different arcs for different Batmans. He's a justice fucking crime fighter. He's all about, don't hurt anybody, don't kill anybody. But then it comes to whenever he's the Dark Knight, and he just fucks people up. Yeah. Well, and just to sit there and try to squeeze all these different Batmans into one Batman, it doesn't work.
Well, the thing is, don't get me wrong, I love Ben Affleck as an actor. You can tell he's a giant nerd for Batman, considering he's been in Jay and Silent Bob films with fucking, that's Chronic Red. Man and, I forgot the sidekick that Jay plays.
Wait, that's Red.
Boo Boo.
Red Boo Boo?
But the thing is like...
Yeah, Jet's in my campaign. Red's in Ihiku's, right? Yes. But
my whole thing is, like, I trust Ben Affleck to be a good Batman, especially with how serious he was. Because he can play a serious role. The thing is just, I don't know, it was the fact that he was killing people, the Martha shit, like, in the movie, like, why'd you say that name? It's like, Martha! Like, that shit just... It took away, because he could have just stabbed him. Another problem is threatening Superman to kill him with the stick, like the fucking...
Oh, the Spear of Destiny bullshit that he had?
Well, the Kryptonite Spear. The thing is, don't get me wrong, I don't care about the backstory at all. But threatening to kill him doesn't have as much weight as if he didn't kill anybody in the previous fucking 30 minutes of the film.
Well, yeah, because that would have been so much more. So if he wouldn't have killed anybody, and then he's trying to kill Superman, and he's struggling, battling in himself, that would have been such a more climactic scene.
Yeah.
And flourishes still in the casket with the Undertaker.
Fucking.
But yeah, no, I see what you mean, because if he would have been sitting there like wanting to kill Superman, but he'd be struggling like I don't fucking kill
my
people.
Code now?
Yeah.
But
he was just slaughtering motherfuckers, and now you want to struggle? You've built up all this, and now you want to fucking struggle? Come on.
Is in a flask.
Get in the flask.
The thing is it's just you could have built these characters up a bit better, and Zack Snyder had a point, I guess, with like his idea, because the thing is, the reason why he has Batman killing is because a lot of people asked him why the fuck did you do this? He said, well, it's to make it more realistic. And don't get me wrong, you can have your realism, but the massive thing with Batman as a vigilante is he doesn't kill, be it unrealistic or not. He said, oh, it's unrealistic, but the comics are supposed to be unrealistic. This is a fantasy land, essentially. Yeah, it's not supposed to be this realistic. For fuck's sakes, Superman is flying with no propulsion at all.
The logical robot, please, someone... Just tell me how Schneider could envision something as amazing as the hollowed warehouse scene and then waste such potential beyond it. That was the bat we wanted for a brief moment right there.
See, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, is the fact that, like, they'd show you glimpses of the Batman you wanted in that film, and then just kind of, like, just fuck it up in some other scenes, because it's just like, how does this make sense?
And I think that was the issue, is that there was no at least with the Marvel movies, you could just you stayed on a path, and you kind of kept with it. You could follow that. It was literally the reading of a fucking comic. There was so much. It's just so much jumping around. It seems like they're just trying to focus too much on
that's kind of what happened.
This and this and this.
Well, that's kind of what happened with Iron Man 3. There's so much jumping around. Yeah. Like, how does this fit into the story? And it's just...
They tried doing too much.
Yeah, and that's kind of
it's like, you need to focus on one thing. You need to focus on what you're doing.
And don't get me wrong, the MCU have...
I enjoyed the second one.
The second one's good. The first Iron Man and the second Iron Man are good.
War Machine.
The third one is just... That fake out with the fucking Mandarin. It made me sad. Now, it was just like, dude, come on. Just give us the Mandarin.
The animated one with the Mandarin.
I saw it. We watched that one.
That one was
that one as a kid.
Good.
That was so good. It was such a great film. Because Tony was, like, losing his, like, fucking life due to him and shit. Yeah. And he had to fucking, like... He had to fight him in his old Iron Man suit. And I remember that. Like, it was... If we got that for Iron Man 3 and was just it instead of that one dude who became like the fucking red dude, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, but if we would have gotten just the animated one, but more as a live action, I feel like it would have been so much
Iron
more.
Man 3 of taking... You guys see Shang... No, I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool because the thing is, like, I like the style of MCU movies where, like, you have different people coming together with different styles. Say with, like, Doctor Strange, whenever I first watched it, I was like, fuck, I don't think I'm watching a Marvel movie. This shit's cool. This is, like, a different fucking...
Which one?
Doctor Strange.
Dude, Doctor Strange was fucking trippy, and I fucking loved it.
I did, too. I loved it because it was just one of those, like...
I love how he defeated the fucking creature.
Oh, yeah, just... Mephisto, I've come to bargain. Just kept coming and coming and coming until the fucker just was like, go away, I'm leaving.
Out of context.
But it was just like...
Wait, I won't, but it definitely versus the
Iron Man 3.
Okay, cool.
It's just...
I just love how it's like, yeah, I've got one thing at my disposal, and that is I can keep you here and just fuck with you.
Well, that was literally... Also, it has probably the best fight scenes. Yeah, because they have better choreography in Shang-Chi. I would like to see it.
But then again, that's he's a martial art. He's like a main
martial artist. It's a martial arts film. But that's what I'm saying, because they had somewhat like martial arts at the beginning of Doctor Strange 1 and with the magic and shit.
Yeah.
And that's why I really like these different style MCU movies coming together, because you watch fucking the original Captain America, you're watching basically a war movie.
Yeah.
And that shit's cool. You watch Iron Man, you're watching a thriller fucking sci-fi movie.
Yeah. But again, each one had its own...
Thor was a mythical fucking god movie.
And it was just that vibe. Like, each one had a separate vibe, and it fucking melted so beautifully at the fucking end.
And don't get me wrong, like, with the only Marvel movie that seems very just, like, is very super... Well, not the only one, but a Marvel movie that is very just superhero-oriented is the first Hulk movie. Thor movies suck. Watch Thor Ragnarok. That shit is bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
The first one was good.
I'm biased. Good. I'm biased on the first one because it was literally shot in New Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'm a little biased. And again, after The Abysmal Black Widow, I'm hesitant on any new Marvel release. Marvel will never top Iron Man 1 or Winter Soldier. They were good.
That is true.
Okay.
Again...
aren't they? They're working on. Was it Morbius?
Is that Morpheus? That's the vampire one.
Yeah, they're working on that now. A lot of people are gonna be sitting there fucking panicking about that shit because it's the Joker from Suicide Squad, Jared Leto. But no, I feel like
he's a great actor. He's literally such a good actor.
For fucking Suicide Squad, he was handed a shit fucking script.
That's the thing. He would have been a good.
That wasn't his fault.
Such a good fucking Joker if they had him written well, and if they didn't fucking include him in the Suicide Squad. Yeah. Because I read the fucking Suicide Squad comics, and guess what? There's no fucking Joker.
Calm down.
I'm just saying.
Calm down. But
there's no Joker in the fucking Suicide Squad at all.
But he'll again. So Leto's supposed to be in the new was it Morpheus?
Yes, he's supposed to play a vampire, and
Morpheus.
It fits.
Now, I've seen the trailer for it, and like whenever I saw the trailer for Suicide Squad, I didn't feel anything. It was just like, this doesn't seem like it's gonna be that good.
Whenever I saw it,
but whenever I saw the one for Morpheus, it looks fucking good.
So the first Suicide Squad movie, whenever I saw the trailers, I was hyped. I was very fucking hyped to see it because I was still like a teen around that time. And I was very just like, I still had trust in movies whenever I went to see them.
David Ayer got completely stuffed on that movie. Wait,
stiffed, not stuffed.
Oh, whoops.
But
mine's funnier.
But like, say with fucking again with the Suicide Squad, the newest one, the Suicide Squad movie, fucking phenomenal. I love it. It's such a good movie because just it's comedic. It's fucking gory as fuck. The first
everything it's supposed to be.
All right, fuck. Do I want to give spoilers for it?
No.
The thing is, it's just the fucking opening scenes is fucking phenomenal because it really sets the tone of the movie. Sorry, I'm back. Was eating Taco Bell. I love you, Dave. Thank you, David.
His priorities, though, man. I understand.
But it's just it's fucking like with What can we talk about? Joaquin? Yes, fucking Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is fucking phenomenal. Yeah. He is phenomenal. The descent into madness is so real and so fucking.
That man was perfect for the new Joker. Absolutely.
If they could keep him as can we get him in a Batman movie, please? For fuck's sake.
Could you fucking imagine? Like, again,
it would be like fucking Wait. It would be like a
dude. Could you imagine him for something like The Killing Joke?
Yes, something like that.
The fucking
because the thing is
that seems like that would be his of just fuck it, you know.
Well, the thing is that would work. Another
girl.
Well, I'm just saying.
Killing Joke was that?
He shot Barbara Gordon, which is Batgirl. And Oracle.
Which one was the one where whenever Joker fucking beat Robin's fucking legs to death?
That one isn't like an actual. It's like a Death in the Family, I think it's called.
That's the one. That's the fucking.
But it's a storyline where he beats Jason Todd until he basically can't move, and then he fucking blows up in a warehouse alongside with his mom. But the thing with like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is it would be like Heath Ledger's to a degree with the amount of punishment taken from Batman.
Yeah.
Because with fucking Heath Ledger. I don't think Joaquin Phoenix will literally go to their Batman actor and say, punch me in the face and beat me the fuck up like Heath did.
Yeah,
but
he was dedicated.
Oh, fuck. DC animated movies, though, they're fucking amazing.
Oh, dude.
I don't know if it's their most recent one, because that one's Injustice, but there's another...
What if they had him in, like, 2 more movies, and then his madness gets worse and worse. Dude, that would be fucking amazing.
Again, that would be fucking amazing. And
the Joker origins, then Joker and Batman, then the Killing Joke. Dude, that'd be fucking amazing.
Just how they would interact. Even give me Robert Pattinson's Joker like as a young not Joker as a young Batman, because I heard that he might not reprise the role because of on-set issues or what have you. But I'm just like a young Batman facing the Joker and then slowly growing older as he's facing him.
Yeah,
I think that would be a good story. And Mask of the Phantom still the bomb. That is also an animated one where like the reveal and stuff. I know what you're talking about. I like it.
There was one that I actually own.
Or
I wasn't
Phantasm.
I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, but it's a Ninja Batman. Essentially, Batman.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know the fucking what the fuck is the gorilla? The Supermind. They're the super.
Grodd.
Yeah,
Gorilla
I think
Grodd.
so. Yeah. So he made this time machine thing, right? And essentially, Joker, Penguin, I think Grodd went back as well, and someone else. I'm trying to think of all the villains that went back, but they went back in time, and so did Batman, because Batman was trying to stop them. Well, they all fucking landed back in time, but they.
He ain't talking about Samurai Batman, is he?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about Samurai Batman, dude.
He likes it for the
Fucking-
choreography, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, it was just the action scenes were fucking gold, but it was also kind of, I mean, it also was just. It also kind of flexed what Batman is capable of back to his martial art.
Okay,
it goes back to his martial artist thing instead of just he's a motherfucker with a lot of money. Wait.
Oh, why did they make King Shark a dunce, dude? I don't know why, but I love King Shark in fucking the Suicide Squad. He was amazing. His off moments of literally just eating people and shit, and you're just like, oh my fucking god!
It's just like calm down. Best Bat move is Batman and Robin.
Fuck you. That shit's ass. That is ass. Bat nipples and shit. Fuck you.
Oh, the fucking bat nipples.
But with the most recent Suicide Squad movie, it is one of my favorite like superhero films I've watched, and I love Idris, or I can't remember his name, but it's like Idris Elba, and he's like the fucking, he was Heimdall in the MCU, but it's just he was so fucking cool. Like, as I can't remember his character's name, but it's just like he was cool. Polka Dot Man actually being a factor in the film, like it's. Dude, Polka Dot Man actually being a good character in the DC like universe is so fucking surprising. It's so surprising, and it's just
I seen that
like,
wrong with bat nipples.
But it's just, I don't know. I just thought that fucking Polka Dot Man getting the spotlight, King Shark getting some spotlight, Peacemaker, who has always been kind of an underrated character in the comics, being fucking made as John Cena. And John Cena now being the face of Peacemaker, like, they're gonna have their own show now. And so it's just, like, I can't stress how much...
I just need to emphasize what's wrong with bat nipples.
So do you think guys think that DC is getting better? If they take the direction of, say, like, how Suicide Squad went and how Shazam went, I think so. Yeah, because Shazam was kind of not too memorable, but it was still enough to be like, holy shit, he's kind of a cool character.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, and again, I don't know. If they keep up,
Mr. Freeze joke.
Definitely with the definitely with their animated films. Like, I don't think they need any fucking redirection on that. Their animated films are fucking gold. But if they, I don't know, just if. The path they went with Justice League, it just felt so fucking rushed. And
Roth is horny, apparently. I will neither confirm nor deny. Aquaman? Again, Aquaman was, alright.
Still firm in the belief.
Like, I saw bits and pieces. Again, I haven't seen Aquaman. I haven't seen a load of DC films. Like, I've seen some Marvel films. I haven't been watching movies as of late.
Okay.
I've just kind of been watching, like...
I will thoroughly say...
wrestling.
Because I sat through and watched the Aquaman movie. And it was very well done. It was very, very well done.
See, like,
but it was but it suffered from the same problem as all the other movies, of that it seemed like this was something that should have either gotten stretched out or some shit that could have gotten cut. They could have rearranged it a little bit better because the main story seemed so fucking rushed. And again, the movie for what it was good. The movie for what it was good. Can't get over the scene in The Man of Steel where his dad gets eaten by a
tornado willingly.
Oh, tornado.
He said to save his dog, dude. Come on, head. We should do comic book movie nights in Discord.
Yo, like, that's not a bad idea.
But it's just like a bunch of like DC films. We had to find out
what the dog doing.
But like a bunch of DC films are fucking fantastic, but at the same time, Marvel is fucking constantly hitting out of the park with good movie after good movie. Sure, Black Widow was I hate what they did to fucking I think his name's the Taskmaster.
Taskmaster?
The dude who can mimic your powers just from watching you use them. Like I don't remember him. In the comics, it's a dude, and like he just learns. But they gave like a weird backstory to Taskmaster, and at the end it was revealed she was a girl. But I just think that kind of took away from like, say you want to have like this. He had to find and the Stink Master. The thing is like with.
That's me.
No, it was me.
I was talking about the Stink Master.
Oh, it's also 5:10. We might have to wrap up soon. I want to finish it off on this.
Okay.
But the thing is like, fuck, I forgot what I was going to talk about. Another problem. Oh yeah, Black Widow is a travesty. Yes, I think so too. But what? Okay, they wanted to have like this women overpowering kind of men thing in the film, and I knew it was going to be like that. But a big thing about it, if you wanted to do it like that, make the main bad guy a dude. And the thing is, it gives that fucking like that message of women empowerment. We beat a guy. If it's just a woman beating a woman, then it's just
catfight.
Same fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's just a fight. It's basically if Iron Man faced the Mandarin again. It's just like it's just another just story. It's not like, oh my god, she finally conquered him or any of that. It's literally just a fucking weird
It's another fucking film.
If it's a woman beating a woman and it's hot, you have not watched UFC, that shit can get fucking brutal.
I don't know. Never mind.
I was chubbing. But yeah, it's just, again,
the harder they hit, the harder I get.
I think it would have been just, if you wanted to have that message, I think it would have been better to make Taskmaster a dude in the film and just have him finally fucking like just have her win over him like every other fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's just like, again, it would have made better sense as in like just the message you wanted to convey. It would have made better expose these nuts. And it just would have been ultimately, I don't know, just a bit better, in my opinion. It probably would have been a bit better, and it'd make comic book nerds like me not go, oh, they just made him a chick, like, because I'm a big nerd, and I like having my comic book heroes and portrayed somewhat like how they are on the screen, or are they on the book? Because like, sure, Nick Fury's black now, but I didn't care because Samuel L. Jackson gave him character. Yeah. That's all I'm asking. Make them fun. Make them cool.
So he made it his own. So last little bit for this, and I need to segue this a little bit, but there was but they were putting something on for there was a leak or something for a possible She-Hulk movie, right? And a group of people actually got their fucking panties in a knot about it because some fucking idiots thought that they were just gender swapping Hulk like they did with Ghostbusters and whatnot.
Now that's stupid.
So many people got fucking pissy with it.
She-Hulk's an actual character. Sure.
I know, that was my fucking problem, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of fucking idiots that don't know, and they just fucking started going crazy on I think it was on fucking Reddit, and people just started fucking going...
Shut the fuck up, David.
You fucking bitch.
Shut the fuck up. But it's just one of those, like, I don't know, if they have interest in the movies, and they say that shit, sure, I guess. Yeah. go ahead and be stupid. But if you have an interest in the comics and say that, you are so beyond fucking stupid. Yeah. You are just, goddamn, you are gone. Like, I can't stress how much that... Why do you have George Clooney still there?
But, bat nips, dude. There
we go.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's, for me, my biggest problem, especially with fucking dumbasses like that, is how hard is it to do a Google search? Google is your friend.
How hard is it to do a Google search? How hard is it to just fucking, in.
Like... It's 5 minutes out of your day to not sound like a fucking idiot.
Now, sorry to continue this for a little bit longer. I just want to say another character that has been, like, translated pretty poorly to the big screen is Amber from Invincible. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the Invincible series, it's a comic series that is really fucking good. Has Omni-Man and like the memes of like where that spawns from. Like, you know Omni-Man, yeah?
Yeah, the
mustache, gray hair along the sides. Yeah, think Mark.
Yeah.
Like in the comics, he's brutal as fuck and just very headstrong. And just like the thing is, like he's written well. So is Mark, and so is a lot of the side characters. But Amber falls short because it's not because they transferred her and made her a black character. It's because they transferred her and made her an unlikable bitch.
Made her not Amber.
Yeah, and because the thing about Amber, in the comics they were trying, like the whole thing about Amber and Invincible is that they knew they couldn't coexist because one, he's a superhero, and two, she's mortal. Yeah. Like, she's just gonna die off eventually because he can live a lot longer than she can, and she realizes that she can't do this. And over time, they kind of give it that, like, they're trying to make it work, but inevitably they know they can't. In this, they're making it fucking, like, she's just so unlikable to the point, like, why is she doing this? If she knew he was a superhero, why is she getting mad that, like, because the superhero identity can fucking hurt a lot of his people that he likes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, if that were to be exposed, he could be in massive fucking, damage and problems and shit.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, why is she mad? What the fuck? And it's just like, I watched clips of her, and then it's like they made her dislikable on purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, why did they fucking even...
Maybe it's to make all the other characters look better by comparison. It doesn't seem like you'd have to do that for this.
But that's not hard. Especially considering, like, you
have a bad guy.
It's like, honestly, she downplayed the fact he was a hero. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the shit wasn't important. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's like she doesn't even recognize that she's in danger just from being associated with him. If his superhero identity were to be like fucking, or not his superhero identity, but his personal identity were to be leaked to the public.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, like, she thinks that in the comics anyway, she recognizes this and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And that's why they kind of start realizing that it won't work out.
Yeah.
But in the show, she realizes this and just doesn't give a fuck. And it's like, I'm still going to be rude to you. I'm still going to be a bitch to you for ultimately no reason then.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I don't understand it.
All right. Anyways, we're already 17 minutes past what we were originally intending. Either way, thank you everybody for coming out and watching essentially our pilot episode. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun with this.
It was pretty fun.
And we're gonna be trying to do 2 episodes a week?
That can do, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and do 2 episodes a week. If anything changes, we'll see. But right now it's gonna be 2 episodes a week. We're gonna be doing Sundays and Wednesdays. And again, if you ever miss us here, we're gonna be uploading these
things to the Banana channel, and I'll probably either try and upload like some sort of like YouTube video, maybe a week, and be like, here's to our podcast, link to it.
Right.
This shit gonna continue in the Discord.
Fucking probably.
That is true.
I was gonna say, because right after I'm done with this, I'm hopping in Discord. So, you guys just need to learn to not talk over each other and let the other finish. Yeah, me and him have that problem a lot.
We're brothers. That's just us in general.
It's natural to us.
It's just natural that we keep cutting each other off.
Right. But anyways, we'll be talking to all y'all later. Love y'all.
Peace out, man.
Peace.